Yes, Vidya. Here are some questions on courses of action taken from the latest SBI BPO examination. Syndicate Bank PO 2908-2010. In each question below, a statement is given followed by two courses of action, numbered 1 and 2. A course of action is a practicable and feasible step or administrative decision to be taken for follow-up, improvement, or further action in regard to the problem, policy, etc. On the basis of the information given in the statement, you have to assume everything in the statement to be true and decide which of the suggested courses of action logically follows for pursuing. Give answer. Number 1, if only one follows. Number 2, if only two follows. Number 3, if either one or two follows. Number 4, if neither one nor two follows. Number 5, if both 1 and 2 follow. Statement is, an increasing number of farmers prefer to avail loans from local money lenders instead of the banks owing to complicated paperwork involved in banks. Courses of action are: number 1, local money lenders who charge interest rates lower than the banks should be punished. Number 2, banks should simplify the procedure to avail of loans so as to suit the farmers. Yes, Vidya.
Course of action 2 is valid. The statement clearly mentions that the reason for farmers opting to borrow from local money lenders than banks is the complicated paperwork involved in banks. The most basic assumption is that farmers would go to banks than money lenders for loans if there was no complication involved in the lending process by banks. Option 2 is the right choice, Baba. Am I right?
Yes, Vidya, you are absolutely right. But course of action 1 is nonsensical. It is generally assumed that local money lenders charge more than the bank interest rate on loans. But this course of action suggests that they be punished for charging interest rates lower than those charged by banks. Next statement is, a major river in the city was reduced to a polluted and dirty canal after tons of sewage made way into it over the years. Courses of action are: number 1, all those who dumped garbage and sewage into the river should be penalized. Number 2, the government should modify the sewage system and find an alternate way to dump the city's waste. Yes, Vidya.
Baba, I think both courses of action are valid, but I am not sure. Please help.
See, Vidya, course of action 1 is invalid because it is practical but impracticable. It is certainly desirable that all those who contributed in polluting the river be suitably penalized. But the question is, where were the authorities all these years? Why have they woken up to the problem only now? And in any case, would it be possible now to identify all those that have polluted the river all these years? And remember, justice will be served only if all the culprits are punished. Course of action 2 is obviously practical as well as practicable. Option 2 is the right choice. Understood, Vidya?
Yes, sir. It was such a wonderful explanation.